Myers, all of his material went through rigorous testing. I remember seeing a couple of documentaries on talking about his talking about uh, talking about the photos that he was submitting for scientific analysis. Jim Delatoso said it himself that this can't be pulled off with strings and a model, but yet people like to use Jim Delatoso for the one event that Jim Delatoso that said that they twisted their words. Okay, so what? How many times did the skeptics twisted the supporters' words to try and use it against them? Ever thought about that? Because I sure did. Anyways, oh, excuse me. But moving on, I honestly congratulate Effective Unit and Indigo Chubb for at least trying and sticking with it. Unfortunately, Effective Unit left, apparently because of the video that he saw that clearly stated that ATS was a frontman and stuff like that. And I specifically remember reading that, and it was just John Lear, one of the old ATS members, and it was pretty interesting. But he was being interviewed by the Project Camelot, which I don't take too seriously, because Project Camelot, if I stand correct, was funded and backed by George Green. I think that's his name. But George Green kind of twisted Billy Meier's words, and he used it for his own profit, because I remember listening to one of his radio broadcasts, not radio broadcasts, but he was a guest for a radio station, and he was talking about him being aboard on the spaceships and stuff like that. It's just like, I don't even understand why people even say that kind of stuff. They know it's fake. They know that it's never going to happen. They know that they're hurting if they're hurting the real story. But why do they do that? It's probably because they want attention, or they want to make money. But I think people are screwed up. But that's my opinion, And anyways, there was I believe that there was one skeptic. There may be another possible other skeptic, but I'm going to say one to be safe. There's one skeptic who actually had the nerve to reproduce a picture, and I want to say that he did a very good job in reproducing a picture. Of course, it wasn't a spaceship. He just did just a normal background, and yeah, just normal background with a measuring tape, in front of it. He did a pretty good job. I don't know if he did Photoshop, because I'm not a big on a photo analysis, but I can safely say that it looks pretty damn good. Having that said, I honestly really don't visit ATS all that often because of that. I don't think ATS is fair. They bend the rules to wherever they like, and it's just not right. And I don't like the way that the site owners abuses their powers. I remember specifically one post that I think it was I believe it was a Skeptic Overlord, and he was talking about the ATS forum, or the community has agreed that the Billy Meier story is a hoax, and conveniently it was right after the topic of IIG talking about Billy Meier when it was deleted. And the reason why I strongly believe that the reason why it was deleted was because Derek Bartholomew's, the lead investigator of the Billy Meier case, that he works for IIG, which stands for Independent Investigative Group. He admitted that he didn't thoroughly research all the materials, and it's got to be like 2 or 3 minutes after. And by golly, I wish I took a screenshot out of that, but it was just like a major win for the Meier supporters, because technically we just seen Derek Bartholomew's admit it, he didn't even research any of the material. Well, I shouldn't say that, but he didn't fully research any material. So, you know, this is my question I want to ask. You know, how can anyone give a judgment on a specific topic or a certain topic if they have not fully analyzed the facts? You know, excuse me. It's like a prime example when, you know, one of my relatives was supporting the banker bailout or the auto bailout, you know, and I was one of the very few people in the world, you know, to actually read that whole thing, and I can tell you right now, it's not what people are led to believe. And I told her specifically right there, you know, you know, you think that this is going to save you, but it's not. You're still going to lose your job by the summer. And look at her right now. She's losing her job in July. So, anyways, I just wanted to say that as an example. So my conclusion, I don't really like to go into ATS because it's filled with BS. It's a CIA front. I don't like it how people are treated unfairly because of their views. I thought ATS was specifically to talk about the conspiracies, not to attack certain people. Obviously, you know, we witnessed a lot of that in any of the Billy Meier topics, and I think that's extremely unfair. And it specifically says in the rules and regulations, or TOS, saying that it is forbidden to attack a certain person for their beliefs, for their race, for their sex, and all that stuff, you know. But yet, you know, so many people do that in the Billy Meier forums and they get away with it. But yet the second that, you know, the supporters comes in and tries to attack something, you know, they get a warning. Like, what's up with that? You know, that's just another thing I don't like to see. You know, I want to see this world of the whole, like, you know, the world to be fair and treated fairly and equal rights. You know, like human rights. Like, why should some people have human rights and other people don't? Is it because they don't have any paper? No, everyone should have rights. And you know, just because another thing, you know, when people don't have human rights, is it because they're not human? No, everyone is human. You know. Like, of course, in our race, there shouldn't be an excuse for it. But anyways, but this is all I had to say for now, and I hope you enjoy it. So comment and rate and stuff.